Hello, good day, good afternoon. So I recently came across this tweet by Adam Petrasiak, if I got the name correctly. So Adam is the founder of Screen Studio. So and he mentioned that he was looking for an SEO expert. So I decided to record this Loom video to actually show exactly how I would do SEO for Adam for Screen Studio. And potentially, I believe this could help SaaS founders out there who are looking for SEO experts for their business. So, so a little bit of background. So, Screen Studio is a screen recording software for Mac. So it has some specific features that a lot of screen recording softwares do not have. So like it has this automatic zoom, smooth animations, and this best like for Mac. So it doesn't. I think it doesn't work with Windows. So it's basically for Mac for MacBook. So, and so far, I believe one thing that Screen Studios have actually done right is they built a very good brand, and that has actually helped them to rank for a lot of keywords, even without doing anything whatsoever. So it is just like they have a good brand, a good product. So and that is actually helping them to rank for a lot of keywords. So and for example, if you look at these domain overview from Semrush. So you can see that they have an authority score of 42 and they are ranking, they have organic traffic of about 45,000. And all these are just goes to show that like Screen Studio have a good foundation as far as SEO is concerned. And to even prove that further, aside from so to prove that further, like for instance, if you search for something like this is Reddit. So for instance, if you search for something like what is a good tool to record nice looking product demos, so you can see from this Reddit thread a lot of recommendations for Screen Studio, like Screen Studio, like a lot of recommendations, and this is actually helping them as far as ranking on Google is concerned, and other things and other AI tools specifically. So to find out about their rankings on AI tools, I use this product that I build, money prompt generator. So to generate the money prompts that people will be searching for on ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, as far as like Screen Studio is concerned. So you can see these are about 28 money prompts. And now looking at ChatGPT, for instance, I prompted ChatGPT for something like I need to record product demos that automatically zoom into the parts of the screen I'm clicking on. Is there a Mac app that does this without manual editing? So just look at these, like Screen Studio is ranked number one here. And also Perplexity is something like I searched for um, how does Screen Studio differ from CleanShot for recording full product walkthroughs with animations and webcam? So like it goes deep into the recommendations where Screen Studio stands out. Um, it mentions that it make walkthroughs feel cinematic, where CleanShot X fits. So like these are just to show you that um, screenshot Screen Studio is actually like getting a lot of value even without doing much SEO. So this is also another search on ChatGPT. Something like I searched for what are the best alternatives to Loom for product marketers who need more polished, cinematic looking demo videos instead of quick async clips. So you can see from here, Screen Studio is still ranked number one here, best overall for cinematic SaaS demo look. So, like, it's still ranked number one. So, it just shows you that Clean Studio has a good foundation as far as SEO is concerned because they built a good brand And the product, I believe, is very good, because of the recommendations, the reviews that they have online about it. So now, this is also another one, and this now leads us to like where the potential issues might be for Screen Studio. For instance, you have, is Screen Studio a one-time purchase or subscription, and how does the pricing compare to ScreenFlow or Camtasia for a solo creator? So now you can see from here, um, you have Gemini is saying that Screen Studio offers both subscription and one-time purchase options, though it is primarily optimized for its subscription model. But this is actually not correct. So because if you go to Screen Studio pricing page, from their pricing page, you can see that they only have two pricing um, packages. The monthly pricing is $29, the yearly is $9 per month. So, and even if you go down to the questions and answers, you can see they have, okay, I think previously they used to have a one-time license in the past. So, but now Gemini is mentioning it as if that Screen Studio actually have a one-time purchase of $229 and a yearly billing of $9 per month. So this is actually wrong. And the reason why this is happening is because Screen Studio is not focused on its SEO. So you can see these are the sources where Gemini got its information from, any MP4 and Toolfolio and all this. So these are third-party websites like review websites, competitors that are actually feeding Gemini with this wrong information. And I believe if you also search other AI tools, you also get similar results. So, and what does this shows about Screen Studio's SEO? So, like as I've mentioned before, like Screen Studio has a great product. They were once number one product of the year on Product Hunt, as it is shown on their website, and their SEO has grown so far. So now this is now looking. Let's now delve deep into the SEO part. Now looking at Semrush. So you can see that the top pages, you can see from here that there are about 140 pages that are ranking on Google um, from the Screen Studio website. Now, looking at all these websites, all these pages, you can see that the bulk of the traffic is coming from the homepage. So Screen Studio's homepage is actually the one driving the bulk of the traffic to the website. So you can see it has 96.94% of the traffic. So it is ranking for about 14,000 keywords. So like the homepage is actually the SEO strategy of Screen Studio, which is okay. But the problem here is that there's only a little that the homepage can do. So because the homepage cannot answer specific questions, maybe someone is asking about the pricing and all those things. Like the homepage cannot tell you like about specific features of Screen Studio, and this is where the issues like. So you can see like 96.94% of all organic traffic lands on the homepage. So right now Screen Studio doesn't have I think they have a blog, but there aren't a comparison post, listicles, they don't have guides. So it is just the homepage that is driving the entire SEO presence. So I'm also like looking at Screen Studio, a bulk of their traffic is branded. So like these are people that already know about Screen Studio. So like most of the their most of the like pages that they are ranking for, most of the keywords they are ranking for, these are keywords where people are essentially searching Screen Studio. So like Screen Studio, those are the bulk of the keywords that they are ranking for. So and as you can see here, Screen Studio itself as a keyword has a search volume of about 6,000. So and they are ranking number one for it. So that shows you that they've built a very good brand, a brand that is well known, and that is helping them. But that is not really enough as far as SEO is concerned, because what this means is that anybody that doesn't know Screen Studio already exists, they won't be able to use, they won't be able to know about the tool. So, and now let's talk about the things that they are leaving on the table. So these are keywords. For instance, best screen recorders, 9,900 searches per month. They are currently in position number 4 on the homepage with the homepage for it. We also have best screen recording software for Mac, 1,000 searches per month. Product demos video software, 390 searches per month. So, and you can see like the product demo video software, they are ranking in position number 52 according to Semrush for this. So these are keywords that ordinarily Screen Studio should actually be ranking on Google for. And also that, and by extension, that will help them to be cited and recommended when people search for these on in AI tools. So now this, I now want to delve into what exactly will I do for Screen Studio if I were running their SEO. So I have 4 things. So let's go into them one after the other. So the first one is own the brand SERP. So the brand SERP, meaning that whenever someone is searching for anything related to Screen Studio has to be there. So for instance, Screen Studio alternative is a keyword that people will potentially search for. And right now, Screen Studio is nowhere to be found. They don't have any page. They don't have any page like targeting that keyword. So for instance, Screen Studio alternative. So you can say it has about 1,300 searches per month. And so you can see here the pages ranking. You have Reddit, Cursor Clip, Screen Snap, Arcade, GitHub, Teller. So like these are the pages ranking for Screen Studio alternative. So if I were to work for them, these are some of the keywords that I would target. All these SERPs related keywords: Screen Studio alternative, Screen Studio review, Screen Studio free trial. Then aside from that, we also need to target the versus pages, to the comparison pages where someone is actually comparing Screen Studio to a competitor. Now, if you go to Google, here something like, so if you go to Google and search for Screen Studio versus, so you can see that there are a lot of alternatives that people are already comparing Screen Studio to. For instance, Screen Studio versus Loom versus Camtasia versus Stella versus OBS versus Focusy, CleanShot. So these are all comparison pages that Screen Studio needs to create. So this is the first fix: own the brand SERP for Screen Studio. Now, the second fix is to rank for competitor alternatives. So these are alternatives where someone is actually using a product and they are looking for an alternative to that product. So for instance, Loom is a well-known screen recording software. So someone already using Loom and they are looking for alternatives to Loom. So something like Loom alternatives. So Screen Studio needs to be there. OBS alternatives, Camtasia alternatives. So there are tons of these alternative keywords, dozens of them that we can create for Screen Studio. Now the third part is build MOFU listicles. So these are listicles, best listicles that people are searching for. So for instance, best screen recorders, best screen recorders, best screen recording for Mac, best screen recorder for Mac, best product demo video software, screen recorder with auto zoom. So these are all keywords that Screen Studio needs to rank for. So these MOFU listicles, and for the way I will approach them is to actually create blog posts for them, not just landing pages. So because the blog post will actually give us the leeway, like we'll have an opportunity to show live product demos, show before and after comparisons, walk through the key features of Screen Studio, include high converting CTAs. So that is another thing. So we'll build MOFU listicles. So all these listicles, there are tons of them that Screen Studio does not have any page targeting them on their website. And the final fix is to target jobs to be done keywords. So jobs to be done keywords, usually most people will target something like how to record a video on Mac, how to record something on Mac. So like how to record screen on Mac. All these are top of the funnel how to keywords. So in the past it used to work, but not really again, especially because of Google AI overviews and all these AI tools. So if you search for something like how to record screen on Mac, Google AI overview will just give you a step by step of how to do that. But if for the way I will approach it is to target jobs to be done keywords. So that would be something like how to make a product demo video. So this is a jobs to be done keyword. It shows that this is a founder, maybe a bootstrap founder that wants to make a product demo video. They will just search for something like that on Google or AI tools. How to make a tutorial video for a course. So how to make loopable product videos for social media. So like all these are jobs to be done keywords that Screen Studio needs to be ranking high on Google for. So those are the fixes. So like finally, what I just want to mention is the product, which is Screen Studio, is exceptional because they've actually grew to approximately 45,000 organic visitors without even trying. So they just had a very good homepage that is getting all this traffic for them. So that's remarkable, and it shows that they have a lot of upside on their end. But if I were to do SEO for them, and I believe within the 90 days we can realistically triple or 5x their non-branded traffic. So, and that will be by all the strategies I mentioned: brand defense, own every branded search before competitors do, competitor alternatives, intercept high intent buyers looking to switch, more full listicles, push commercial keywords from number 4 to number 1, and jobs to be done content that will be capturing buyers at the moment of need. So this is exactly how I would run SEO for Screen Studio. And if you are a founder, if you're a SaaS founder with a great product and you are invisible in search, can send me a DM. I will like show you exactly what you would do to drive better results for your product. So my name is Shehu Abdulgani. I'm the founder of Your Content Smart. We are an SEO agency that helps B2B SaaS companies drive user signups and paying customers from Google and AI tools. So if you need help with your SEO, I'm your guy. Thanks.